Hello everybody. So I got this shirt as a way to pay tribute to Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. I got it in the aftermath of the Greatest of All Time tournament after the fact, because I had heard about it after the fact. But the initial goal for the shirts, it was designed by Ken Jennings' former All-Star Games, Jeopardy All-Star Games teammate, Monica Chu, as a way to cheer on her former teammate as he takes on James Holzhauer and Brad Rutter in the Greatest of All Time tournament, which he ultimately won. And the money, proceeds for the shirts went towards PanCan, which is a pancreatic cancer charity. And as you know, for all Jeopardy contestants, pancreatic cancer is a cancer that it's the cancer that took great Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. So this was my way of paying tribute to him, and I have always been a Ken fan since 2004, during his 74 game winning streak. And as you know, today, November 8th, is marks 1 year since Alex Trebek passed away. And it is also the return of Ken Jennings as guest host of Jeopardy. He will be interchangeably in the role with Mayim Bialik throughout the remainder of 2021. And I was pretty stoked about that, because I thought he was a great host back in January and February during his initial guest host stint. He was the very first guest host on the show since Alex's death, and he just fit like a glove. And I'm glad that he is making a return starting today. And I am also happy that he's returning because I can show off the Ken merchandise that I have acquired over the years. And I'm going to do that now. First off, I have this brilliant Ken Jennings bobblehead from 2005, when he was narrator for a portion of a CD-ROM game, fast-paced game called Quizology. And it's mainly narrated, and the questions are mostly posed by a guy named Gord James, but Ken does do the questions for some of the rounds, I think during the final rounds, if memory serves me right. That's the back of the box, but the side is him holding the bobblehead. And I just thought this was a great bobblehead, and I love Ken. And this is one of the rarest bobbleheads I have. So yeah. And then I have Ken Jennings trading card, or baseball card, not a trading card, made by Allen and Ginter in 2007. And I also have a James Holzhauer in the same variety, and it's signed by James. And I also have the actual CD-ROM set of Quizology. This is a Canadian CD-ROM game that any game show lover with a fast-paced mind and is quick on their feet would love. And I have the Alex Trebek Funko Pops in both the mustache variant, which is called the Chaser, or the Chase variant. I think it's the Chaser, but and the regular. So if you love vintage Alex, this one's for you. And if you love the newer, more modern Alex, that one is for you also. And I have Alex Trebek's book, The Answer Is, on audio tape because it is read by both Ken and Alex. And I've read all of Ken's books, but his Jeopardy memoir is Brainiac. And I met him at a book signing in 2006, and he signed that for me. And I have a picture, which I'll probably put in this video when it is complete. Ken is a very nice guy. He has been, I've talked to him on and off over the years, and he's been nothing but kind to me. He's a very nice guy. He's very patient with my questions, which I love. And he's just an all-around good guy. So, yes. But my goal for this video is to show you the Can You Beat Ken board game that Ken put out with University Games in 2005. I believe it was put out 5 or 6 months after his streak. And it basically allows the players to match wits with Ken based off of, I believe it's 1,200 questions that were posed to him. I don't know if they are his Jeopardy questions or not, but they have all of his answers marked on the cards and whether or not he got them right. So you can basically match wits with him, and the goal is for players to reach $2.6 million before Ken, which is $100,000 more than he got on his winning streak. So that way you would be able to tell if you'd be able to beat Ken at his own game. Oh, here, let me show you before I open it up. He signed this for me as well. I got this because I got one of the original shipments from University Games when I pre-ordered the game back in 2005. And I believe it's the first 500 people who ordered the game got signed copies. And that is his signature. You can play with as few as 2 players or more. And this is the reverse of the game. It shows you the game board, several cards, and the Ken Jennings cutout that is placed on the board and moves throughout the game. And he is an avid lover of board games, so when he got the opportunity to collaborate on a board game, he jumped at the chance. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to show you how this works. My family and I played this when I originally got it, and I did not beat Ken. None of us did, so he would have got his 75th Jeopardy match, and he would have progressed in his winning streak had he faced us. But here's how the board is laid out. And it has a massive array of colors on the board and dollar amounts. each correct answer, I believe, is worth at least 1,000 points. $1,000, but it's one space that you move depending on what you spin on the spinner, which is here. And that basically dictates what you move on the board depending on what you get right and what you get wrong. If you get anything wrong, you either stay put or you lose points, depending on if it's a challenge or not. Here's all the... Oh yeah, you place your answers on a dry erase board. I believe there's 4 that come. So if you're a family of 4, or you have your friends over, this is how you play. On these cards. And they have markers. Yeah, you got several markers. And I believe these are markers or buzzers. Did you say these are markers or buzzers? I'm not entirely sure. But here's the little Ken that comes with the game. Ideally, you're supposed to place him on a stand, which is right here, I believe. Yes. So he's supposed to be placed on the stand. Let's see if I can get him on here. There he is. And what's this here? And these are all the questions that are posed throughout the game. Oh, I got another marker in here. Yeah. Got another marker in here, and I believe these are based on your color that you play, because each player plays on a money track, which is dictated by their color. And you can choose blue, green, pink, or yellow, and I believe Ken is always yellow. And this is a really fun game. It's basically Jeopardy on steroids. And basically, whatever you spin on this spinner basically dictates. See, so if I was to get a question right, I would move 4 spaces. And what's the start of the money track? Is there a start on here? And I believe, maybe the Ken start here. Ken starts there. And I believe the challenges, you can challenge any player. If it's a regular play, you can wager as much as $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000. But $30,000 is the maximum on a regular challenge. Oh, I'm sorry. Regular, I believe, is 10,000, and double is 20,000, and 30,000 is the triple. That is if you wager that much. But basically, if you get a double, you have to wager 20,000. If you get a triple, you have to wager 30,000. And if you get the regular, it's 10,000. And your progress is matched whether or not you move throughout the board throughout the game. And the challenge one-on-one is whichever player is spinning, they can challenge any player, including Ken. And if Ken is playing at that time, if he lands on a one-on-one or a challenge all, regardless, all the players are playing on a challenge one-on-one or challenge all when Ken is the spinner, and they have to wager if Ken is the player, I believe they have to wager 30,000, or the spinner dictates the wager. But yes, this game is very fun. It's very difficult to beat Ken, but it has been done. It is very fun. I'm trying to figure out what I do with my directions. The instructions for this game. And I don't see them in here, but I know how this works. I like this. And it basically, each round, you, as I said, you write your answers as if you're writing a final Jeopardy response. Not in the form of a question. But the challenges are what gets you to really advance. It's like a daily double. And they do have bonuses where if you get a question on a card that matches your given color, like see these are the cards, then your point value increases. I believe as much as 30,000 points. $30,000. Let me give you a sample clue and question. I'll read you a couple of these. And it's very fun. Oh. Anthony Hopkins' famous line from The Silence of the Lambs. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some blank, beans, and a nice shanty. What would your answer be? You can pause this video if you're playing along. The correct answer is fava. F-A-V-A. True or false? Before they were the Twins, Minnesota's Major League Baseball team was the Washington Senators. Correct answer is true. Who was the oldest of the Three Musketeers? Athos, Porthos, or Aramis? Correct answer, Athos. In what U.S. dependency will you find the port of Pago Pago? Or Pago Pago? Correct answer, American Samoa. I don't believe you can go down the card. You have to, I believe you have to go, unless, well, I guess you can. It's been a while since I played this game. But I guess each card has to be used up. So yeah, I guess you can use the whole card. And as I said, oh here, what's it say on these? Oh here, name the celebrity who has a son named Dylan and a dog named Banjo. That's funny. You know why it's funny? Because the answer is Ken. Ken Jennings has a son named Dylan and a dog named Banjo. That's just a little fact that I know about him. True or false, the Jetsons family dog is named Cosmo. That would be false. The dog's name is Astro. This is just I guess this is on the slot that is above on top of the card dispensary. What nursery rhyme did Thomas Edison recite for the first photographic recording? I have no idea. But this is just a sample of some of the questions, I guess. Okay. Does anybody have this game at home? It's very fun. And I do recommend playing it, especially if you love trivia and are a sponge like Ken and me, because I'm a lot like him. I've been a nerd all my life. I guess that's one of the things that drew me to him in the first place. We're kind of, I don't know, I kind of see him as a kindred spirit. He's a lot more smarter than me, though. I'm not. Although if it was Beatles, I could clean your clock, probably. Okay, let's give another sampling of these questions. Cameron Diaz made her big screen debut in what film? Feeling Minnesota, The Mask, or There's Something About Mary? Ooh, that's an interesting fact that I didn't even know. Correct answer is The Mask. The last words of the Declaration of Independence read, "We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred what?" The correct answer is honor. True or false, Montreal is Canada's most populous city. Again, as of 2005. Although this might still be true today, I'm pretty sure it still is. Correct answer is false. The most populous Canadian city is Toronto. What sport begins with love and ends with a handshake? If you know sports, and even if you don't know sports, I know this. So if you don't know sports that well, you might still know this. If you don't, that's okay too. Correct answer is tennis. It's funny. And the whole game progresses like this until somebody wins, and each player has to wait their turn, and nobody can claim victory until their turn is complete, and they reach $2.6 million, and can either claim that they don't beat Ken, or they can claim that they can. This is very fun. This is just a sampling of this game, and I just wanted to show you how it works if you haven't seen this board game before. What can Ken do next? That remains to be seen. He can definitely host Jeopardy. He's my pick to be the permanent host. Even if he doesn't get it, it's still fun. He is a massive comfort because, one, he helped get Jeopardy viewers through the death of Alex and helped us cope, but also he's helping us cope all the more by returning on the first anniversary of his death, which is very sad, but we have Ken to get us through yet again. So does anybody have this game at home? This is University Games. Can you beat Ken? And more importantly, can you beat Ken if you do have this game? See, it even has this Jeopardy total. This is before all the tournaments. But do you think you can beat Ken? I encourage you all to get this game if you think you can match wits with him. He also had an app in 2015, I believe, that was called Trivia Deathmatch with Ken Jennings, which was very similar to this, in that it was a series of questions in all sorts of assortments of categories that were posed to Ken, and his answers were recorded, and if you could beat him in a round of category trivia, then you could take him on and compete with him in a trivia death match and match his score or exceed his score. I played it. I had it, and I came very close on a number of occasions, but I never exceeded his score. But he's still very fun. He is a lover of Jeopardy. He's a great ambassador for the game. He is for my money, he is the heir apparent. He is the quintessential game show contestant. Next to Tom McKee and several others, but he is kind of the poster boy for game show contestant. Ken is awesome. He's very kind, and this is a very fun game to play. I just wanted to show it off and show off all my Ken items and my kind of fanboy a little bit. So thank you for bearing with me, and yeah, sorry if my explanations for these wagering was a bit off, or not as communicative as they could have been. But yeah, I believe if you land on a double, you have to wager 20,000 points, and you risk moving back or forward as much as 4 spaces or as little as 1 space. And you have to wager, $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 points, and that can make the difference for beating Ken or not, or beating your friends or not too. And as I said, for any of the one-on-one or challenge all during Ken's turns, then all the players play, and the wagering is, I believe, 30,000. But if you get this game, yours will come with instructions. Mine is, almost 2 decades old, so I don't know where my instructions are. But yours will come with instructions. They have it on Amazon. University Games is a store on Amazon that has this game, and I think their website is shut down. But Amazon, they still function through Amazon. So if you want to get this game, I believe it is $20 or $25. It's cheaper on eBay. But if you want to get this game, I recommend either one of those outlets, because this game is fantastic. It's very fun. It basically is makes you nostalgic for Jeopardy and Trivial Pursuit and all the fun trivia games of yesteryear. And if you're a Ken fan, it's all the better. Whether you beat him or not, it's still fun. It's a blast. So, thanks, Ken. And if you have this game, let me know. And if you can beat him, if you have beat his little movable character down there, let me know too. And it's very fun. And if you have any of these items too, do let me know. See? And again, this is all in good fun as my way of paying tribute to Ken and wishing him well as he takes Alex's podium yet again in a guest hosting stint on Jeopardy. And we wish him well, and we are always in his corner. I'm always in his corner, and anybody watching this is in his corner as well. So long live Ken Jennings and the game of Jeopardy. And we'll see him on the chase, and maybe they'll make a board game out of that next too. He has another board game called Half Truth, which I will showcase in another video to come. So, be well, friends. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you had fun playing along to some of the questions, and seeing if you can match wits with the great Ken Jennings. I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me. So, be well, friends. Take care. Bye for now. So one thing that I forgot to mention about the Can You Beat Ken game. Can you see the board? The dollar amounts. This should come as no surprise to anybody. Dollar amounts get progressively bigger as you move across the board. So as you see, hi Ken, how are you? Like see here is 300,000. It's where Ken starts. I believe this is where Ken starts, right? Yep. And you see, as you get progressively across the board, they increase. And I believe the Can You Beat Ken spaces allow you to match wits with him for a bonus, if I'm correct on that. And if you beat him in the game, you get a $100,000 bonus. Of course, that's points, not actual dollars, unfortunately. But as you can see, all the dollar amounts are different. I should have said that before, but the wagering is for the challenges. The one-on-one and the challenge all is basically 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand. But the Can You Beat Ken spaces escalate your winnings. And what else is there? Oh, and then if you're looking on the cards, and the cards have a I believe it's a dot that's like a lightning bolt or like a star. I think it's a star, actually. If that is one that it's a Can You Beat Ken challenge to see if you can get the answer right before he does, or with him to match wits with him. And as I said, if you go complete the game, you can definitely, if you beat him fair and square, you get a 100,000 points bonus, and the game ends. And if Ken wins before anybody else, the game will continue until somebody reaches 2.6 million. And that, my friends, is the Can You Beat Ken board game. So I hope you had fun watching this as much as I did making it, because it really is a blast. And Ken is my all-time Jeopardy favorite. So this is always fun. Again, congrats to Ken for guest hosting Jeopardy yet again. First time he did it for 6 weeks, and this time he's going to do it interchangeably with Mayim Bialik, as I said before. Till the end of the year, at least. We'll see if he gets more guest hosting stints in 2022 and beyond. That remains to be seen. But this is a blast. And as always, good luck, Ken, and we wish you well. We'll be watching. And this goes without saying, but any time I do a Jeopardy video, it is always in honor of and in tribute to the late great Alex Trebek. So, this is for you, Alex. Rest in peace, as always. You are missed. The podium will always be yours. The stage will always be yours. But the game is your legacy, and it will always continue. Do you have one of these Alex Trebek Funko Pops? Do you have this game? The Can You Beat Ken game? If you do, let's talk about it in the comments. Be well, friends. Bye for now. Hello, everybody. So one thing that I neglected to mention is that I have this brilliant book that came out, I believe, earlier this year, or maybe the middle of last year, called Who Is Ken Jennings? And it's made by the people who make those Who HQ books, which are those books for kids that help youngsters learn about historical figures or popular culture figures. Like there's a who are the Beatles book. There's Who is Mr. Rogers. There's a bunch. And anytime there's a special band or music artist or any type of popular culture figure that they feel they can make a book out of, they definitely do. And in the wake of the Greatest of All Time tournament on Jeopardy, the primetime special, in the wake of his victory, they made a Who is Ken Jennings book, given that he is basically the prime ideal Jeopardy contestant that everybody tries to emulate when they're on the show, given that he has won 74 times plus this tournament and competed numerous times over the years. So I'm not going to reveal any spoilers for kids who may be interested in purchasing this book. It's available on Amazon or any bookseller, any type of book retail store. Barnes & Noble probably has it. Amazon, as I said. Any book retailer, you can probably request it if they don't have it. But it does exist. So I'm just going to show you some pictures. Here we go. All the pictures in this book are drawings based on real pictures that exist. And here, I believe, is his Jeopardy picture. One of his Jeopardy pictures, the other one being with him and Alex Trebek. So here is one. And here is a photo drawing of the episode where he won his first victory. I believe it's June 2nd, 2004. And he did a very good job. And here is a drawing of Ken as a little boy. And he is reading the Guinness Book of World Records because he, as a boy, he would often pore over any type of knowledge through encyclopedias or, as I said, the Guinness Book of World Records or the any type of dictionary, any type of let's see, any type of outlet for knowledge, basically. That's what I'm going for. And here is Ken and his wife, Mindy. And here is a drawing of Sony Pictures Studios, where Ken went to audition for Jeopardy. And as you see there, the very nice photo of Alex there too. That's where they filmed Jeopardy. And here is a photo of Alex Trebek in a section all about the great man himself. And here is a wider drawing of Ken as he has cemented his first Jeopardy victory, one of many. And here is a drawing of Ken with a conglomerate of friends and family gathered to watch Jeopardy. And here's a drawing of Ken with Nancy Zerg. And I'm going to say no spoilers, but for anybody who doesn't know Nancy Zerg will be interested to know about her interaction with Ken in the book, if you don't know already. And there they are. Here is a great photo of Ken and Alex in the midst of Ken's streak. And here is Ken and his family. Here's, as I said, Mindy, and his son Dylan and his daughter Caitlin. It's a great family photo drawing. Here's a photo drawing of Ken with fellow champions James Holzhauer and Brad Rutter. Here is a drawing of Ken and Alex as Ken is crowned the greatest of all time champion after 4 games in the tournament. This was a long time coming for Ken, and I always knew he could do it. I never doubted him, so I was very happy to see him win. I watched him for almost 20 years, and I'm ecstatic that he's going to be hosting Jeopardy as a guest host yet again today. Here's another photo of Ken. That might be the Jeopardy photo. As I said before, no spoilers, but I just wanted to flip through this book to pique interest of any youngster, any kid who wanted to check out the book themselves. And for future reference, here are a few more that have been written about other people. They have one on Kobe Bryant, they have one on climate change activist Greta Thunberg, and they have one on the history of the world, which is a whole potpourri of historical subjects, and the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And on the back there's a few more interesting facts about the great man that is Ken Jennings. So thanks for watching this, and again, check out Can You Beat Ken, the board game, and I'm going to do one on his board game, Half Truth, next. That'll be later on. But do check out Who is Ken Jennings if you haven't already. If you like this book, tell me all about it. Tell me about what you think in the comments. And if you like the board game, more importantly, tell me what you think about it in the comments as well. Thank you, friends. Have a great day. This has been fun. Again, check out Ken Jennings on Jeopardy starting today and throughout the whole remainder of the year as he shares duties with fellow guest host Mayim Bialik. This has been fun, friends. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.